Hey, welcome back to the leveling guide. This is the 4th episode. We're going 100 to 150. A lot of material to cover again, and if you missed out on the previous episodes and want to catch up, there will be playlists in the description. Starting off with chasing Oswald, and before we get into the rest of the video, I'd like to talk about some dailies that I was hitting before level 100 that'll still be worth doing. So you have Sword of Ravenous, FCBB, Matron Hive, Sim Infiltrators, and olthoi Chasm. And all of these are pretty worth doing up to 150, especially Chasm, where you're going to get dispel gems to help you survive. Cool, and if this map layout looks familiar to you, it should, because 5 and 1 are identical. Cool, we have Crystal Mines, which is one of the best, and also probably the easiest XP quest in the game, right at 100 for whatever reason. This should be number 1 to do on your list, all the way up to 150. Yes, that's multiple levels right there. Like, it's 200 mil XP plus. Like, why is it so insane? From there, we're going Glendenwood Invasion mid, which is not that mid actually. I like it. Oh yeah, so the debuff menu to the right side of my screen, I have that set to V. Figure out a comfortable hotkey, because knowing what you're vuln to and knowing when to dispel gem is going to help you survive like more than anything basically. Sawato Extortion has a pretty good XP reward and also one of the better gear rewards. Yeah, for this character we're definitely going to want this BP with moderate focus itself. Next I'm taking on the Big D, Darling, and packs kind of a punch without melee D, nothing I can't handle. I've heard people say summons are bad at a low level, and I just disagree. Yeah, and just seeing how I handle this healing wise, you should understand why that's not the case. Next I'm doing Shield of Yanshi, and I'm electing to do the Eater's KT alongside it. Honestly, if I didn't have summons, I'd probably just run through, but summons give you double credit on your KTs as long as you also damage the target that it's damaging. Zaikhal Platinum, another great one at 100 if you can handle it. And just like the ones from the last video, you can loot a couple gems, making it then the fastest daily for the next couple days. Man, all this melee damage trying to end my deathless streak. At 110, I hit the Ravioli Vault, and they're looking like they've eaten 40 pieces in the last 30 days. At 110 plus, I catch a group run of Focusing Stone. Don't mind me, I'm just a little nervous. Not a big group quester. At 120, I make quick and easy work of the baishi matron hive, and it's going to remain one of the better XP options up until really like 180, 200. Also 120, checked out Pheraion Sanctum as a continuation of the Whispering Blade faction quests. Just some footage of me jumping back and forth, lost as to where to go. There we go. Thought this would be a much tankier boss, my lightning summon absolutely destroyed him. Monouga Lab, this is a fun one, and it wasn't in the server when I first tried it. It was just ran down here and it was empty. The way the XP values work though, it's really only worth on the first turn in, and even then doing the 120 right at 120 gave me about the same XP that doing the 81 would, so I'd hold off doing this until you're closer to 150 for better XP scaling. But yeah, dude, grinds my gears that sometimes AC punishes you for doing quests at a lower level. Anyway, moving on. We got the singularity flag, which I'm doing at 125 plus to go do repair shadowstone. Shadowstone is going to be the second highest XP next to crystal mines, and while you're running it, you also have a chance of a free rare if you stop by this tower at Volcano. And of course, because I'm recording, I just get some absolute garbanzo item, but you have a pretty good chance at a rare. And that's it, 126. Hold up, sorry about that, I'm getting a call. Yo, what's going on? Wait, 275, really? I thought it was... And we're not on dial-up anymore? What is going on? Alright, next we're going Dark Spiral. It's a bit of a run out from Teth, but I absolutely recommend it. If you can remember middle, right, left, right, you can do this dungeon. And yikes, is that 2 bodies right there? Double kill. And the turn in with my trinket is like 132 mil. It's one of the best XP you're gonna get in this range. 125, I'm gonna solo the Cerbellus Oggem quest. Getting a little tricky with pulling Bellis here with the animation break magic yield. And yeah, made it. Could do this with like a lens or a low animation spell if you don't know how to magic break. Those like war bolts on generic wands would be great. Alright, so at 116 and 117 I recorded Faces of the Mukkir and Tanada House of Fire in the wrong resolution, so I'm doing them now. Yo, chill guys, we got an expert coming through. But nah, expert version's no joke, it can be pretty tough. Summons crush it here, like a lot of things, because they can do the damage while you stay safe. Definitely one of the harder quests in the whole sub 150 range. Tanada House of Fire, like Dark Spiral, is one of the most slept on XP in this range. Really quick to repeat, straightforward, and it will net you over 100 million. At 130 plus, going Glendenwood Invasion, and nothing really to talk about. We've done the other ones, except that it's going to be the 3rd highest XP in this range. Level 130, I went to the graveyard, caught me a blight rat, threw it on my Traeger grill. Let's get to cooking. Nah, but I'll be joining Eldritch Web. Weber's on top. And while I'm here with some of the prom notes that I got from playing in the Auroch League, I'm going to go ahead and buy Graveyard Recall. Alright, now let's get out of here. Too spooky for a level 130.
At 140, going Gateway to the Deep, aka Visceral Island Flag. Wanted to get this done as soon as possible so I could start collecting rares, so in each of these dungeons there's going to be BMR chests. Find them, collect your rares, profit. My acid summon is like a smaller version of these, it's so cute. But yeah, useless lower level summon, by the way, never doing any of the work, you know. How many of you recognize this jump? Let me know in the comments. Also at 140, I do the final quest of the Whispering Blade Chapter House, tracking Grael. Yeah, it's actually a blind attempt, first time ever seeing this, so let's see what Turbine was cooking. Someone didn't even need my fireball, well alright then. Nice, and I got the red rune silver on bow, which I've never had before, but checked out the stats and it looks good. Taking the site to grab a couple of recalls, the first being Sanctuary recall at Thank Cathedral. Next I'm going for Sang recall, which is the most infamously difficult in terms of puzzle mechanics. I think if you look at the AC Maps map on Wiki, it looks really daunting, but be over before you know it, and boom, Sing recall, mostly for getting to Shadowstone faster, but sometimes for other things. Crystalline Crag. Okay, time for a little ATW origin story. It's the first like 2 months on the server, new to the game, didn't use decal at all. I wanted in here, this exact spaghetti map dungeon, and I said nope, F this dungeon in particular, and I left and I've never been back until now. Ran into a fellow quester, which was cool, but the wait on this respawn, not that cool. Thanks to summoning, I don't actually have to read the wiki to figure out what to do. Alright, the array. So the wiki gave me some bogus instructions. The other dude who was like level 195, I think, killed it before I even got here. So the wiki was saying like, take out these satellites first, and it's damn near impossible if you don't. And that is the opposite of what you want to do. You want to imp, vol, and summon and fire away. Alright, it was dope getting a chance to explore that for the first time. I probably should have been 160 to 180. It's not the greatest XP at 146, but it was fun. Alright, and that's it. We wrap up the rest of our dailies and hit 150. This would be my ranking for a combination of XP, ease, and speed. Probably be good to throw some olthoi chasm in there for dispo gems along the way. That'll get you over 1 billion XP a day, but if you want more, I'm going to be putting timestamps for all the quests in the pinned comments of the videos, and you can catch the full series in the playlist. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you on the next episode.